Hello everyone, it's Fel here. Today we're going to be touring the small Christmas town Cayman created by Melanie aka Storybook_ACNH on Instagram. So go ahead and get cozy and let's take a walk. The first thing you see when you get to the island is the town Christmas tree, and I think it is such a beautiful detail. It leads straight from the airport to the resident services, and I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and get started and start taking our little tour through the town. You're going to see lots of beautiful buildings and some incredibly decorated beaches. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you a little bit about Cayman. Melanie said Cayman is a quaint little town set in the early 1900s, and throughout your visit there is plenty of sights to see. You'll come across the town tree with carefully wrapped presents, some little shops and restaurants, an ice skating rink, an overhead train, the coal miners campsite, a little seaside village, the exclusive gated community, and countless areas to sit and read, which I have to say, this island definitely makes you just want to sit down and enjoy the view and curl up with a good book. As we continue to walk around, we see Melanie herself on the ice rink, which I thought was so cute. A little bit about Melanie herself is that she is a stay-at-home mom and a former teacher. She said Animal Crossing is the first video game she's ever played, and she's a bit obsessed, which just makes me so happy. I'd love to see that this game brought new people to the gaming community. I think it is so wonderful. She said when naming the island, she created the name Cayman by using the first letter from everyone's name in her family, which I just thought was so sweet. It definitely gives a real meaning behind your island name. When creating this island, she chose to focus on the 1900s. She said she always loved that time period and types of TV shows based in that time period, and she finds the way that people live from the early 1900s fascinating, which I thought was wonderful that she kind of got to explore that and create something through her own imagination of what she thinks that time period would be and what she would enjoy. Some of the villagers on this island are her absolute favorites. She said that she has had this island since April of 2020, so all of the villagers on this island are her absolute favorites, and she said Goldie is her #1 favorite, which I think is so sweet. Goldie is definitely a cutie. As we continue on through the island, you just see all these wonderful details, and you would not believe this island was created in 4 weeks. I still cannot believe it. I definitely could never. It is so detailed and so stunning to walk through. Let's go ahead and get a little look inside the interior. The interior is finished, so I'm very excited to see. When you first get in, you get to this cozy little living room all ready for Christmas, and it is so wonderful. I love the vibes it gives off and is so inspiring. I absolutely love this wallpaper. It's one of my favorites, and I love that there's so many different color combinations you can make work with it. One thing I love about this house interior is that the whole house just gives off that same vibe of the early 1900s, and I know it can be so hard to create rooms based off of a time period you haven't really been through yourself, but she does a wonderful job, and it's just so cozy in here, and I absolutely love the use of all of the items. And up next we have a little kids room, which is so adorable. Look at the kids beds and all of the toys. There's lots of new items in here, and I love the little color scheme with that little light blue dresser in the middle. I thought that was so cute. And upstairs we have the bedroom. I loved the way this bed was kind of framed and covered. I thought that was such a wonderful detail, and it looks absolutely incredible. And then the rest of the furniture, it just feels like it's meant for this island in this room. It works perfectly with Melanie's theme. And in the basement, we have a little speakeasy, which again, wonderfully decorated, definitely fits the vibe of the whole island, and I absolutely love it. This house interior was so beautifully detailed, and up next we have one of my favorite little rooms of the house. She said there was a little surprise room, and I was so happy when I walked inside. And we have all of these little gyroids on the wall. We can sit down and dance along with them, and they are so cute. I love the gyroids, and I definitely want to have a little collection shown off of my own. I thought it was wonderful that she managed to include this in the island. Now let's continue on and talk a little bit more about the island. Before the update, Melanie had planned to have an old town, but once the update came out, she started playing with all the new items and she just kind of went for it. She didn't have any other plan besides that. Her main inspiration was the TV show called When Calls the Heart. And she mentioned when she lacks inspiration, she draws inspo from real life, which is always a wonderful idea, and it can definitely help you create some unique areas for your island. We're going to continue on and see some of the beaches. The beaches are so beautiful, and I think they're definitely inspiring if you're kind of unsure what to do for winter. And up here, I thought this area was so beautiful. It just has such an atmosphere to it, and it is so stunning. I love the buildings that are built up here. So let's continue on and we'll talk a little bit about Melanie's favorite areas on the island. She said that the train and the ice skating rink were some of her favorites, and I have to agree, they are both absolutely stunning. As we explore a little bit more of the beaches, I just wanted to say how inspiring they were again. And it definitely gives you an idea of what you can do with beaches for winter, because I know it's especially hard to decorate beaches, but even more so in the winter time, which you can always just throw down some weeds or leave them empty. That's perfectly fine as well. But if you want to decorate them, make sure to take some notes and get inspired here. There is so many good examples of different areas you can do. There is the little fishing areas with the new boat items and storefronts, and there's lots of other ideas as well. But let's continue on. I asked Melanie about her favorite items to decorate with, and she said the storefronts and the holiday candles, which I have to agree. They're both so stunning. And an underrated item, she said, would be the wedding benches. She loves them and she doesn't really see them used much, and I have to agree completely. Lastly, she said that if you have any tips for creating an island, to create what you love and not what you think others will like, which I think is very important. Thank you so much, Melanie, for letting me tour your island. It is so beautiful, and I really enjoyed my time here. Again, make sure to go check out Melanie's socials linked below, and thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.